So my sister's birthday's coming up and we decided to do a Steel Magnolias thing. And I am eliciting the help of my niece, Sydney Claire.
Hey everyone.
You probably know her from my reel I did when we went to Natchitoches and visited the Steel Magnolias house. So today we are prepping for the party, and what kind of Steel Magnolias party would it be without a bleeding Armadillo Grooms cake? Now, neither one of us are confectionists, whatever. Sydney knows how to bake. I do not. Thank God she took care of all of that, but neither of us know how to actually make a cake and decorate it. So this is either gonna be knocked out of the park or it's gonna be a total fail. Either way, we're gonna have fun. So let's go. Okay, really quick, I'll get back to the video in a second, but I wanted to give a big shout out to my friends at Runaway Cajun Apparel, one of my favorite t-shirt companies from Louisiana, who sent me a welcome home gift. Thank you guys so much. Let's take a look at what we got. You know, we got some LSU colors here, of course. Pass a good time. Love it. Then we got you lift, bro? I'm not lifting anything right now other than a spatula, but hopefully I'll be getting to the gym soon. And they even sent me some pins this time. I'll have to take a picture and show you these. These are awesome. Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy to be home, and thank you for my welcome home gift. And also, by the way, my Boudin shirt is from them as well. So I'm gonna drop their link down in the description, so be sure to go check them out. All right, now let's get back to the cooking. Red velvet cake, and Sydney Claire has already frozen them for us, so we are going to get to carving. Sydney Claire, what are the smaller ones for?
Just in case.
Okay, smart. Okay, so we're gonna get to carving these cakes. Not even sure what tool to use, so we're just gonna use a bread knife. Oh, great. Maybe freezing them wasn't the best idea. Your mother better appreciate this. I'm trying not to slice my hand open.
Please don't.
Well, if I do, thank God St. Elizabeth is right down the street. This should make a good consistency for the, so we can form the head.
And the legs and the tail.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Okay, before we start actually carving the body, we're going to piece all of these together to make the big main body part. Does that sound right? You get it. And yes, we are being cheap and just using store-bought because Sydney Claire said that it was way too much work to make it herself.
I have a good recipe though, guys.
We'll put it in the description. Oh my God, this is not going on as smooth as I thought.
Yeah, Mr. Oh, if we freeze it, it'll be so much better.
That's what the internet said.
Wait, I not lied.
Does your mom like this kind of icing? Great.
But that's what goes good with red velvet, I thought.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. She likes red velvet, right?
I don't know.
Great. It's the thought that counts.
Remember that, Stacy. Josh's followers, while he's not talking, that's Shaq over there. He sent me a wedding gift. And I'm very proud of that wedding gift.
Yes, he sure did. She called me so excited. It was a couple days before her wedding. I was coming in, and she goes, "Guess what I got?" And she showed me that picture. I about died. All right, that's got to be good, right? Right. Now, what are we gonna?
Here's Shaq.
Now I'm going to attempt to make the armadillo's body. So, let's see. We really need like one of those cake turner thingies.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's a tall ass cake.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think the more ridiculous it looks, the better.
Okay.
Does your husband know that we're doing this?
Yeah, he said good luck.
Okay, so need a little refresher on what an armadillo exactly looks like. But I think that the dome body is looking pretty good so far.
Or like a turtle.
Shut up, Sydney Claire. All right. Yeah. So this is what we're going for. All right. Let's see if we can actually do it. So I'm gonna cut out a little crevice for the head now. Okay. Lord, we're gonna have to make a big old head. Well, the good news is that we should have plenty from the cutouts to make all the body parts that we need.
Should we give it a penis?
What?
Do they even have one?
Well, I'm sure that they do. They got to. How else would they breed?
Well, fish don't.
What do fish have?
I don't know. Do they? I've never seen a fish with one.
Why don't you go look that up, Sydney Claire?
I'm scared to see what I'd find.
So it's like cake pop texture?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. So when you're making cake pops, you mix the icing with the cake.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Sydney Claire claims that she knows how much to use, so we're going to use that much.
We start with that and add as we go.
And I am just going to mix this all together.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes. Oh, God. She said if you use too much, then it becomes way too tacky.
It does.
I mean, it's frozen right now, so I hope that when it, like, thaws out, it's not, you know, it doesn't, like, all crumble apart.
Let's just hope for the best.
Okay. Shit.
There goes Cole. Okay, do you feel like you've mixed in what icing you do have?
I feel like yes.
Okay.
It feels like a cake pop consistency, though. Okay, we have gotten our cake pop consistency. Now it's time to mold our little armadillo head. What are we gonna make the ears out of?
Fondant. I think that's gonna be the best option.
Okay. Oh, it needs a bigger head. It's gonna look so ridiculous. We have formed our armadillo head. So now I am trying to make the feet. Ooh, no, that's too big. So I'm just gonna try to get them all the same size. And then we'll attach them.
Here is the progress.
I mean, it actually looks a little bit like an armadillo. We just gotta get some ears and make some gray icing. Can't even begin to think how you make gray icing. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to move him, but he's in pieces right now, so it shouldn't be too bad. I hope he fits on this whole thing.
He should.
Okay. Took a picture of the progress?
I took a video.
Okay. That's good. His little body. Serving body, yaddy, yaddy. Shit. Okay. There we go. So what are we doing right now?
We're kneading the fondant.
Okay. I still think that we should just go with the gray icing, but Sydney Claire is demanding that we go with fondant.
Let's try it.
All right, so we have to knead it. You do understand how long this is going to take, right? Because we still have to color it.
It's getting loose.
I don't think it's as loose as we need it. I don't think we're even close to it being as loose as we need it. Where's it?
You don't know my house?
Now I don't know your house. Actually, I bet a straw would be good.
A straw?
Yeah.
Why not just use a butter knife?
Because I'm gonna do this.
Don't put a lot.
Ooh, God. Want to talk about not having a steady hand.
Oh yeah, that works so much better than a butter knife.
Shut up, Sydney. All right, that's gotta be good, right?
Yep, now you have to knead it. No.
What?
Fold it in.
Oh, okay.
And now knead
Fold
it.
in the cheese. Sydney Claire doesn't know how to be any more clear. Ooh. This is just gonna look like marble.
No, it won't.
We're not gonna get this done enough.
Yes, you will.
No. You just, oh, it's making a lovely pattern on your actual marble.
Shit. You getting there?
We're getting somewhere.
Now I see why Aunt Bridget doesn't deal with fondant.
Uh-huh. I asked Aunt Bridget, I said, hey, you think you could do a bleeding Armadillo Grooms cake for me? And it was a swift, resounding no. Didn't even entertain the idea. She said, you gotta use fondant. I am not using fondant. But thank God Bridget is also doing the pretty cake for us, so when this one inevitably looks insane, we have a backup. Sydney Claire, you just had to make it more difficult on us.
The fondant would look prettier. Would the buttercream taste better? Probably.
Definitely.
There we go.
Oop. Look at that, gray fondant. All right, I'm taking a break. So Sydney Claire, get to rolling, baby. Remember, we want it thin. You don't want thick fondant.
I'm working on it. Good Lord.
Were you supposed to? I heard something about like using cornstarch or something so it doesn't stick.
Fondant doesn't count.
That's what I heard.
No. You use that whenever you're making like pizza dough.
I'm telling you, when I was looking at a tutorial for this specific
Doesn't
cake.
look like it's sticking. You did all the easy work.
That is not hard. You want to talk about hard was getting that food coloring in there.
Have you seen how heavy this rolling pin is?
Oh, fine, let me do it. Oh shit. See? Sticking. Told you.
You're ridiculous. I think you're just doing it wrong.
Don't think so. So I was right.
No, he said put it on the rolling pin, not the counter.
I did not. I said we need cornstarch so it doesn't stick. Okay,
That's a lot.
You're a lot.
Shut up.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Poopy, mommy doesn't know what she's doing.
No, Josh is just an idiot.
That's gotta be good, right? Right. What was I gonna do? Oh. Okay, now to attempt covering this big bitch with fondant.
Are we supposed to ice in it and then put the fondant on there?
I don't know. You're the one that wanted damn fondant.
It's gonna look better.
No idea what we're doing. None whatsoever.
Okay, so I do know that you have to get it smooth. So like, oh wait, I have a tool for this.
Sydney, this is not gonna look better.
Just hold on. It's trial and error.
Seems more error than trial. He's got like, he's already textured.
There you go. He's already textured. That's one thing. I feel like it needs to stick somehow. So are we supposed to ice in it first?
Well, look at this big hole right here.
Okay, we're gonna fix all that.
How?
Josh?
Sydney?
But okay, first we need to research how to put the how to get the fondant to stick.
It's sticking.
No, I mean like these pieces, for instance. Like,
Well, my side's sticking. I don't know how we're gonna fix that.
we have to put stripes on this armadillo. So we're gonna have to cover it.
I'm not sure how I feel about you taking it on yourself to do that.
I'm not 12.
If you mess up my molds, how do we get rid of these folds?
You smooth it.
With what?
Water and this tool.
Oh.
Pay attention a little bit more.
We paying attention a little bit more.
That's not working.
It takes time. I'm not this mean, it's just Josh brings it out in me.
Yes, she is.
Look, I have a foot.
Oh my God. A foot, ladies and gentlemen. You need to get in frame. Well, this side's looking more like a Koopa Troopa.
Oh, what?
A Koopa Troopa. Super Mario.
Okay, that's probably why I don't get that
Reference. That's right, Claire, we use words. Big words.
If y'all are wondering if he's always like this, the answer is yes.
Only her. Wait! I need that for this side. Go use another piece.
No, I just rolled it. Look, they have more. Annoying.
Fondant for the body ain't working out. So I'm going with gray icing, just like they did in the movie. Sydney Claire is still bound and determined to use her fondant, so we're
Because
sticking.
look at how good it was.
I know, that looks great. It didn't work for the body though.
Because
So
he doesn't know what he's doing.
when you talk to the camera, you need to be in frame.
Because he doesn't know what he's doing.
So I'm going with gray icing on the body, and Sydney Claire gets the rest of this fondant to use for her. Oh my God. It looks like an autopsy, like legit. Let's try this.
Already looks like shit.
You look like shit. Okay, so I think what we're gonna have to do is let this chill.
You need more icing than that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think that we need to let it chill and like get hard, so that way when I go with the new icing over it, it'll smooth and it won't like pick up any of the red. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Put it in the fridge.
Obviously, there is only one thing to watch if you're making a bleeding Armadillo Grooms cake. That ain't gonna work. Okay, so this is turning out to be the biggest shit show. And now we gotta figure out how to make these ears. So, Sydney Claire suggested white chocolate. All right, Sydney Claire, what are we doing now?
Making the ears
And how did we do the ears?
with white chocolate, and then we are wrapping it in the fondant to match the head.
It looks insane.
Ooh, but it looks kind of cute.
It is so ugly.
Okay, well, don't look at the back.
Oh my God, you're not kidding. Oh, well, I don't think anybody's gonna see the back anyway.
Is that where their ear is?
I don't know. Who cares at this point? This is so ridiculous.
I only have one done.
Okay.
Oh, it looks so cute.
Oh my God. This is so ridiculous. Okay, let's give our little man some eyeballs.
You have to put a toothpick on it.
I don't think you do.
Oh, fall out.
You're gonna fall out.
Shut up.
Shut up. Looks more like he's from Beetlejuice than anything. Now it's time to start icing him because the fondant was not working out for me. Was it, Sydney Claire?
It worked great for me.
But not on this body. So I've done like a first layer of icing, and now I like set it in the freezer for about 30 minutes so it could harden, and I'm gonna go back with some fresh icing. So let's see how that turns out. Lord be with me. For the record, heating this up under hot water seems to be smoothing it out just fine.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I don't know whenever you're recording, so I don't talk shit.
Talk shit on who?
You.
This will be the last one. Shit. And we have our little armadillo. Well, almost. We got his stripes. I don't even think they have stripes. Don't mess up.
I'll kill you.
Got a little body done now.
You hear them?
Who?
The dogs.
Cole, do you hear him?
She hates them. That's why she don't go outside, like in the backyard, unless she has to.
I feel like you are making that so difficult on yourself.
I'm measuring.
You're measuring. You.
I need to get water and like make it stick.
It's gonna be fine.
It's not gonna stick.
It's gonna be fine.
Whatever you say.
People are gonna be hacking into this poor animal. Look like it's bleeding to death. Don't mess it up. You take 2 feet and I'll take 2 feet.
I put it in between these two. And where'd you put the back one?
They're even. Okay. You want to do the honors together?
Sure.
Okay. Easy. God.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe we did it. And there you have it. With a lot of love and determination, we made the Bleeding Armadillo Grooms cake. Thanks to Sydney, who knows how to bake, because I sure don't. But I think with our combined artistic skills, it looks pretty good. So we'll let y'all know how it turns out at the party. Alright, so as you know, we did this party with a Steel Magnolias theme.
Is it a Bleeding Armadillo cake?
It absolutely is! Sydney, Claire, and I made you a Bleeding Armadillo Grooms cake.
That is awesome! Let's hack into it!
What's your knife?
Dude, you want a piece of ass? Thank everybody so much for making me feel so special. Beautiful. Let's get a knife.
Weezer,
I'm not.
can we cut the shit long enough for you to give me a piece of cake? Just hacks into it.
That actually went down really
Yeah,
smooth.
it did.
Look, yeah, here's your piece of ass.
Thanks, Weezer. Nothing like a good piece of ass.